0-2. Point. One 0-2. Side out.
Returns are always important, but they'll be especially important for Ben and Leigh today, as I think Gabe's going to want to pounce on anything short and try to attack the returner coming in. You know, try to get that creative chaos and that pressure going.
1-1-1.
And the stands are packed for this one. Two top players in the game, Johns and Waters.
Second serve.
Gabe and Jessie may decide to not unwind the stack
2-1-2.
here. Other notable mix pairings that do that are Declan and Tina. They'll be very comfortable having Tina or Jessie on the left-hand side.
3-1-2.
And Ben not fooled by the kind of the slight inside-out lag. Jessie attacks the body, but Ben's ready for it.
4-1-2.
Just an unfortunate, had an opportunity there with the overhead. Didn't do all that much with it, and Johns and Waters come in and get a 4-point lead real quick.
So a quick timeout here. Tardio and Irvine do not want this first game to get out of control. Johns and Waters, they can make quick work of you if you are not efficient. Look at Ben Johns. So much talk this year about him possibly pursuing another men's doubles partner. I love how Ben decided, you know, blood is thicker than trophies. Stuck with Colin, it's paid off. They were dominant in Atlanta and looked pretty good in New York City and MLP a couple weeks back.
They did. It's been an impressive month. They certainly had that kind of summer mid-year slump. But they've made some adjustments too. They haven't just doubled down on what's worked. What's worked incredibly well for them, but they've had to make some adjustments and adjust to the modern game and new partnerships coming at them.
Good timeout here for Irvine and Tardio. They'll get side out.
1-5-1. Point. Two 5-1. Point.
Pickleball, Virginia Beach.
3-5-1.
Packed in here to championship court. ATP, and Tardio pulls it off.
Great outstretched two-hander there from Gabe. Leigh almost curled it back in, but just like that, it's a 1-point game. And Jessie not afraid to attack Ben. I think Ben never usually the one to call the timeout. AL trying to settle things down here.
So
time in. 5-5-1.
So knotted at 5 here. Nice answer by Irvine and Tardio. And Tardio just brings that essence of unpredictability, of chaos, doesn't he?
Tardio doing Tardio things there. He was all over the court, using the length, using the hand-eye, the flicky wrist. And that's such a good Jessie Irvine speed of every male who's played on the tour in mixed knows that that's the spot. She likes to come across the guy sometimes even off of her back foot. It's something that most women on the right don't do.
Second serve.
So that ball called out, and our first challenge.
At 7-5-2. We'll proceed to video review.
So
I'm nervous. In. No, 8 for 8.
So close. Boy, you are not letting us forget about this day. You know.
I've been pained by my previously public calls. Memes of Pickleball captured a really pivotal match point where I was stumbling through the explanation of a replay. I've been doing my homework. I opened up the PDFs. I understand what's going on right now.
Yeah, I think it's a huge step that we're both just understanding the way it is going to be called here moving forward. And I think Mish McMahon could probably say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
She had a few issues with the...
After review, the out call is overturned. The ball is in. One timeout remaining. One timeout remaining. Resuming play at 8-5-1.
And just like that, Drew, it's a 7-point run. And they're on the first serve.
Wow.
8-5-1. Point.
And eyebrows continue to raise here. An 8-point run.
9-5-1. Second serve. 9-5-2.
Heavy-handed that time off the paddle of Irvine. Good let by Ben.
Such a good leave by Ben.
5-9-1. Point.
The points have come hard and fast for both teams.
6-9-1.
We really haven't had an extended kitchen rally.
And there's Leigh right down the middle.
Seven, 9-1.
And that's the power of Gabe's length and wristy flick. He can bring it to a lot of spots. Ben was actually on the right-hand side there.
7-9-2.
Oh, tough break. Leads to the side out. Now what an opportunity here for Irvine and Tardio.
9-7-1. Second serve.
You see Gabe has taken 90% of the returns,
9-7-2.
opted for that kind of rolling third shot drop.
Side out.
Just a bit casual there from Jessie. Certainly hitting that drive to
7-9-1.
get a fifth shot reset, just ran through it a little bit.
Well, hits the back line. We're still playing.
They're coming out swinging. You know, I think they're going to play hard and fast. Not quite carefree, but just pretty calculating, and risk is on.
Just watching Tardio at work too.
Yeah, and so Ben had previously been backhand dropping cross court, but Gabe's taking 80% of it on the right, and so he tried to test him with a drive.
9-7-1.
Just wasn't a great drive down.
Irvine, a 2-point lead.
Second serve.
And Ben, I don't know if he read it or reacted, but either one, he was on it.
9-7-2. Point.
Frustrated there. He misses one.
Game point.
Right on top of the kitchen, and now game point.
10-7-2. Side out.
And Jessie knows this. She's a veteran of the game. She's played at the highest levels for a long time. Still is on the podium. She just needs to make Ben play. She's not going to have an outright winner drive there.
Point.
So it's been a long climb here in game one for Johnson Waters. They're within 2. Oh, tags Tardio that time.
As the kids would say in rec, backed.
9-10-1.
Jessie was on it. She knows. She's played with Ben so many times, been up, lined up against him. She knows that the roll can go to any number of spots, but that's what makes it challenging. It's not the pace. Is it going your right shoulder, left hip? You just don't know.
Second serve.
Second serve try here. Remember, win by 2.
10-10-2.
They got what they wanted. And now game point to the number 1 seed.
11-10-2.
Irvine and Tardio, they have come to play here, Ryan.
10-11-1.
Gabe left that drive up high. Leigh doing a good job of punishing it. She's the best woman on tour that can meet power with power.
Sign out. Game point. 11-10-1.
And there it is. Boy, that was a fight, but Waters and Johns find a way to take game 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
A few years, huh?
Side out.
So side out here to Irvine and Tardio.
0-0-1.
Ben with the reverse Ernie's Scorpion. Tried to connect on it.
1-0-1.
Man, oh man.
Wow, absolute hand steam there from Gabe. I think the first one he got a little lucky, but you know, it's not luck to have your paddle ready and in a decent position.
Like the vibe right now from the 9th seed. Anytime, Ryan, you let a game get away like Irvine and Tardio sort of did, you could expect a team maybe to kind of hang their heads. Not doing that right now.
And not afraid of going cross court with a variety of forehand and backhand attacks. We saw 2 of those work very successfully in game 1. Wow, Jessie's sticking with it. She's one of the women who likes to retreat, give herself space, able to fend off a lot of that bend pressure.
Oh, wow.
Something's in the water here. Unbelievable hands and reflexes. That is a great mixed and just overall pickleball point that showcases the hand-eye that's necessary to compete. I'm not sure Gabe's overhead could get any softer, but we'll get him in the lab.
Ben Johns take a deep breath after that exchange.
2-1-1.
And that one goes awry. Second serve on the way from Irvine and Tardio. Yeah, Gabe Tardio teaming with Diescu. Patrick Quinn at one point. Also Federico Staxrud.
Wow.
Maybe the hottest men's doubles player on tour, the guy everybody wants to partner with.
1-2-1. Point. 2-2-1. Second serve.
Yeah, some uncharacteristic misses here from Ben on 2 fourth ball blocks. Bad drive, bad dink, but you know, it's easy to critique. Ben usually plays so clean.
Too much on it.
Jessie was on it though. Annalie did a good job of kind of taking that crossbody. That's the right sider's responsibility for that middle ball.
3-2-2. Side out.
It's really important for Jessie and Gabe as they go through this game.
2-3-1.
Be supportive of each other's aggression. That's what got them really close in game 1. That's what got them good results against James and Anna in Utah.
And right down the middle there was talking about Tardio's success in men's doubles. Gold in KC with Fed, and in Vegas with Diescu won a title.
Second serve.
And that's tough. That's the 4th counter there from Ben where he's been really on it,
3-3-2.
anticipating the crossbody. Jessie could potentially try kind of that softer inside out. Or a lob.
My, oh my.
Tardio's breath can't get that one over, but that is exhibit A for the touch and finesse
3-3-1.
and resetability of the elite pros.
Are you surprised right now, Ryan, how many more balls Ben is getting rather than Leigh?
Yeah, arguably Leigh can be more dangerous if you give her a neutral dink. She can do a lot with it from both sides of her body. Ben typically likes to work it, find a high ball that he can flick, or something that you just kind of straight dump into the net. Leigh is the one that can bring a lot of offense from a standstill.
And Tardio wins the hands battle. Yeah, 2 years ago, that probably wouldn't be the case. But it is now.
For sure, Leigh is extremely dangerous. I think good cross-court dink from Jessie, and she still feels confident executing a really tough speed up that Gabe defended well, lucky enough.
Three, 4-2.
Jessie will call it out. And it looks like we have a challenge here.
The alcohol puts us at 4-4-2.
So Ben is 0 for 1 in these today. Let's see what the ruling is going to be here. He and Leigh Waters looking for win number 201 in their mixed doubles career. But Tardio and Irvine trying to offer plenty of resistance. Ooh.
That call will be overturned, Drew. The line gods are with us today. Verbal DM to Drew. This is when you bring up the record.
Yeah, so far, Ryan's been perfect today, in case you're
We've been perfect. We're a team.
joining.
After review, the out call is overturned. The ball was in. 2 timeouts remaining. 2 timeouts remaining. Resuming play at side out, 4-3-1. Time in. 4-3-1.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
And could we have another challenge here?
Back to back. Jessie's a little confused. I mean,
3 timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at 4.
Gabe and
4-3-2.
Jessie
Proceed
both
video
independently
review.
called that out real quick. Oh no. We're gonna go without.
Man, oh man.
We're going without.
Do we have to be a team, or can I go my separate way?
You can go your separate way, Drew. Big independent man.
Okay, so this is where that 25% I think comes into play. I would say maybe about that makes up that ball right there, but ooh.
Hey Siri, what percentage was that?
I think we're gonna get an out call. Let's find out.
After review, the out call stands. Loss of challenge and a loss of timeout. 1 timeout remaining. 2 timeouts remaining. Resume play at 4-3-2. Time in. 4-3-2. Point. Five, 3-2. Point.
So back-to-back points out of the challenge here. And Waters and Johns in the driver's seat.
And this is where it gets tough. If Ben and Leigh aren't going to give you some loose errors like they did in game 1,
Point.
you can't make 3 in a row and really expect to compete. You didn't close out game 1, and here their floor is just
7-3-2.
a decent level higher.
Finally, the finish by Irvine, much needed to get side out here with plenty of work to do.
3-7-1. Point. Four, 7-1. Second serve.
Yeah, Gabe and Jessie, game one was really came down to getting into the kitchen, or at least getting there aggressively. They're not letting Gabe hit that third shot drop.
Seven, 4-1.
Oh, Jessie just got backed up. Brought it off well, though.
Yeah, it was a beautiful and a one-hand backhand wrist snap.
8-4-1. Second serve. 8-4-2. Point.
Just enough of that back line to make it 9-4.
Beautiful, beautiful inside-out flick.
9-4-2.
And Irvine misfires. Waters and Johns now on the brink.
Point.
Their first match point.
10-4-2. Side out. Four, 10-1. Second serve.
And that's that fine line we talk about with Tardio. Had a few of these kind of really aggressive 9.5 out of 10 degree of difficulty two-handers. Hasn't worked out.
Side out. Match point. 10-4-1.
Ben kind of framed that. Comes an overhead.
4-2.
Make it third match point here. Jessie Irvine calmly goes cross court. What a shot. All the right touch to stay alive.
Four, 10-1. Point.
The window cracked open just a little bit.
5-10-1.
Nice job from Jessie. Chose a different spot. Didn't go for Ben's body. Went for the inside out hold. Clean winner down the middle. Threatening compliments.
Just got a piece of Gabe that
Second
time.
serve.
And now second serve on the way. Irvine and Tardio have got to be error-free here.
6-10-2.
Right in Tardio's wheelhouse.
Yeah, kind of a bailout lob. I'd like to say CAL stay in that pattern.
7-2. Timeout.
And an uncharacteristic miss. Jessie can dink for days on the right-hand side cross court.
Back point.
She's missed a few of those.
10-7-1.
Oh, gets the line, and that does it. 11-7 in game 2. Was not easy. Irvine and Tardio, they put up a fight, but just too much of Johns and Waters taking it here in Virginia Beach.
As always for Ben and Leigh, calm, composure, and consistency wins out. Excited for them to get to semi-final set.
Welcome back to the Stratusphere Gin Virginia Beach Cup. Solid match we just saw. Waters and Johns get the win over Irvine and Tardio. It is win number 201. Ben and Leigh standing by with Hannah Johns.
Well, guys, this team put up game points against you in game 1. What did you guys need to focus on to come back and take that game?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen game points against us a few times before, so we knew we could come back. Obviously, that's not the position we want to be in, but we're comfortable there. We know what we need to do, just start making more balls, being more consistent, finding Jessie a little bit more. So, yeah, I think once we started executing the game plan, it was much easier to come back. I think we lost like 9 points in a row, so that wasn't good.
Well, Gabe and Jessie have come together and found some success as a team. What makes that team work well?
Yeah, I feel like Jessie just puts a lot of balls in play. She does her job really well. It's a good mixed doubles role, and Gabe plays the quintessential guy role, which is, create some chaos, take a lot of balls, take up a lot of court, make you, shrink the court, basically. So it's definitely a good pairing.
AL, you recently purchased an RV to travel around with you. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We hired a driver, Mr. Scott, to come with us. He's also like my bodyguard around here. So yeah, it's been really cool. It's been so nice to have somewhere to go after a match and get some AC, use the restroom, washer and dryer is also on the bus. So check out my Instagram video if you want to see it. But yeah, it's just been awesome to have, and I'm very lucky to have it. And Ben started copying me by renting RVs at tournaments, so he knows how important it is to have one.
That's right. Congratulations, guys. You're moving on. Drew.
All right, great stuff. Always a spectacle here on the Carvana PPA Tour. Ben and Leigh at work. More mixed doubles on the way. Parento, Alshon, Kawamoto, and Newman. Adam Stone with Dave Fleming coming up next on Pickleball TV.